Ever since the release of the Minecraft 1.16 Nether update, there's been continuous speculation about the possibility of another Minecraft End update. That is why in this video, I'm going to be trying to answer the question, will Minecraft actually get another End update? Throughout this video, I'm going to be using numerous websites to look at past trends and when past updates were actually released, so I'll leave a link down below in the description to everything I do actually use so that you can check it out for yourself. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So obviously back in 2020 we saw the release of the Minecraft 1.16 Nether update, and up until the announcement and the release of the Caves and Cliffs update part 1, it was classed as the biggest ever Minecraft update, and that is for a good reason, everyone. This brought an entirely new revamped dimension, not just biomes, not just mobs, but the entire dimension was overhauled and completely modernized. This is where the first little bits of speculation started going around for the possibility of an End update 3.0, and that is because when the updated Nether is compared to the current End dimension, it just completely puts it to shame and just puts it into perspective as to how outdated and underwhelming the current End dimension actually is. Now, you might have heard me say End update 3.0. Now let me explain why I actually said that. All the way back in the day, we've actually the first full release of Minecraft, which was 1.0, the Adventure Update 2. That is when we got our first look at the End. The main features of this update were obviously the End dimension itself and enchanting, which is a really cool combo. Enchanting's very mysterious and it really ties into the whole mystery around the dimension itself. We also got potions to help combat the biggest boss in the game up until this point. It also brought a bunch of other cool features like villages, mushroom islands, nether fortresses, which is pretty cool, more nether mobs, snow golems, and hardcore modes. So at the time, people really thought this was kind of the end of the game, as it was teased with this dimension itself. We got a new dimension known as the End. The final boss of the game, well, people at least thought it was the final boss, which was the Ender Dragon, and we also got potions to be able to combat this new threat. Obviously, we all know this now, the game did not stop updating there. Let's move all the way down to the next kind of End update, which is the Minecraft 1.9 Combat update, which was released all the way back in February the 29th, 2016. This is quite a recent update compared to the vast history of Minecraft, and it did bring quite a few cool new features to the End dimension. It brought End cities, Elytra, which is the main reason people go there now. It brought about combat changes and the outer End islands, which is one of the main changes to the game, like one of the biggest ever changes the dimension has received. And of course we got shulkers and shields. At the time people were quite happy with 1.9. It brought a lot of changes to this dimension and actually gave players a purpose to go there. I think all the way back in 1.9 this dimension was intended to be nothing more than kind of an area you could defeat the Ender Dragon, almost like a stage for a final boss fight, and it definitely did its job at that very well. It performed its role, and it did of course serve for a pretty good arena to fight the dragon in. However, now things have changed and people really expected a lot more out of this dimension, with it being only one of the three in the game out of the overworld, the Nether, and of course the End. People's perspective on the dimension changed, and instead of people wanting to go there just to defeat the dragon, people wanted a lot more out of it, and that is where we currently are today. Obviously we got the Nether update, which completely revamped the entire dimension, bringing new biomes and mobs, etc. It is completely crazy to look at the current Nether and then look at how it was all the way back when it was originally released in the Halloween update in the Alpha 1.2, which was a long time ago, all the way back on October the 30th, 2010. So it was definitely long overdue for us to receive some kind of update for the Nether. And I know some people really, there's two different crowds, right? There's one that actually wants an updated end, there's one that does not want an updated end, and that wants Mojang to focus on other projects. And some people are saying a bit what I was saying earlier, like this dimension is meant to be nothing more than an arena for us to fight the dragon, to get the elytra, and then go back to the overworld. However, some people could also argue that the Nether was meant to be nothing more than a cool little update for Halloween. Luckily though, the Nether was of course kept in the game, and it was a really cool dimension which was then expanded upon, and that is what I think Minecraft, or Mojang I should say, should do to the end. It needs completely overhauling. Whether they add new biomes, mobs, maybe even a new boss in there, I do not know, but there's one thing that we can all agree on, and that is that the end does need a serious update in order to even compare with the current Nether. It just completely dwarfs it, and at the moment, like, I'm gonna be honest, in survival I've only gone to the end once in one world, and that is because I just feel no reason to go there, no motivation at all. I do not want to risk all of my loot going there to defeat the dragon just for an egg and maybe an elytra. I'm fine, I do not really care about going there at all. One of the things I strive towards achieving when I create a new Minecraft world is getting a diamond pickaxe so that I can create a Nether portal. That's always one of my first objectives. So maybe Mojang doing an end update 3.0 could kind of make it compare to the Nether a little bit. One of the biggest little hints we've got right now that could tease a Minecraft end update 3.0 is when Mojang was asked about potentially adding more dimensions to Minecraft. They did respond with this, saying that they will not add any more dimensions until they are satisfied with the current ones, and that is a bit of a strange response if they was actually happy with the Nether and they was actually happy with the end. Surely if they was happy they would have just said maybe in the future, or we've got some plans, or who knows what will happen in the future, but they said not until we are satisfied with the current dimensions. So that is what people take right now as the biggest hint that maybe Mojang are gonna go back for one last time and update the end. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Would you like an end update 3.0, and what do you think the possibility is of us actually receiving this in the game? Personally myself, I think it's a no-brainer that Mojang will go back there, maybe just one last time, reinvent the end, give players a bit of motivation to go there, and I just think it would be completely crazy for Mojang to leave this potential and possibility untapped. It would just be really sad to see this dimension go to waste, and as we've saw in the past, Mojang is a whole new beast nowadays, and if it wants to completely revamp an entire dimension, it can do that. So thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know of course down below in the comments if you would actually like an end update 3.0. If not, what update would you like Mojang to currently be working on? But thanks for watching, have an amazing day, go and play some Minecraft, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.